Next question, what is your position on abortion, and what would you do in Congress to support your position? Matthew Berry will open.
Let me be as clear as I possibly can on my position with abortion. I am pro-life. I have many pro-choice supporters, but for me, it's fundamentally an issue of conscience. In the grand scheme of things, with respect to my religion, I don't know precisely when life begins. But if I'm going to err, I'm going to err on the side of life. And if you send me to Congress, I will be an advocate for the unborn. The first thing on the federal agenda needs to be, we can't repeal Obamacare, and believe me, I'm all in favor of that. We need to get into law a version of the old Stupak Amendment, because it is outrageous that under this current bill, our taxpayers' money is going for a massive federal subsidy for abortion. On practical pro-life steps, like reinstituting the Mexico City policy, like instituting federal laws where you cannot evade state parental consent or state parental notification laws by taking a minor across state lines. And finally, I would work for the day when we can overturn Roe versus Wade and enshrine once and for all in our Constitution protection for the lives of the unborn. I respect people that disagree with me, and this is one of the issues in the race where we have an honest disagreement. I'm the only pro-life candidate in this race. I've never given an interview where I said I'm pro-choice, and if you elect me, you can count on me. You have my solemn commitment to stand up for the rights of the unborn.
I have no, let me just say, I will always support a ban on federal funding for abortions. I will always support a ban on that gruesome thing called partial birth abortion. I will always support parental notifications in the case of minors. When we talk about are you pro-life, are you pro-choice, I'm glad my opponent just mentioned Mark Stupak, pro-life, just supported federal funding for abortions. Now, I had an interview where someone ended up calling me pro-choice. I had another blog the other day, they called me pro-life. So what we've done for some time now is we've articulated my position on my website in writing, which I'm the only candidate to have done that, because I want you to know how I would vote on those issues if I'm your congressman. I also believe that we need to have a mechanism, we need to overturn Roe v. Wade. I think and in accordance with the Constitution, put it back to the states. I think that we also need to find ways to reduce abortions instead of passing legislation that will expand abortion. And finally, I think that we need to find people of good conscience on both sides to find mechanisms